Hello everyone, welcome to REDkit tutorial. In this video we are going to edit mesh files inside Blender and make mods like these to TheWitcher3 Wild Hunt. This one is a mesh file that belongs to series main armor. As you can see, some parts are changed. I did that by deleting some vertices and replacing other mesh files. Now if you want to be able to make mods like this, let me show you how. First thing you need is Blender, which you can download it and get it for free. Download it from here. I put the download link in the video description. Now, this is Blender. Before we start, we need to add FBX import add-on. It's for exporting TheWitcher3 mesh files. Blender currently has one, but that's not working for the mesh files we are going to export from REDkit. To download FBX import add-on, come to Nexusmods, and in TheWitcher3 mod section, we have a modders resource and tutorials file, which is this. I put the direct link for this page in the video description. Here, in Files section, download the file. Make sure to download the right version for your Blender. Mine is this, so I download this. Now, go to this path. Open Blender installation directory. Go to your Blender version, Scripts, Add-on, IO Scene FBX, and open the file we downloaded from Nexus. Then open these folders one by one until you find these files. Okay, drag and drop them here in order to install. That's it. Now we can open Blender and edit mesh files. So, in order to edit mesh files, we need to export them from REDkit first. This is REDkit. Come to Asset Browser and look for the mesh file you want to edit. Inside this path, we have series mesh files. These are the mesh files. If you double click on it and open it, you can view the mesh file on this window. We're going to edit this inside Blender. Close it and let's export it. In order to export, right click on the mesh file and select Export Asset. Here, find a directory to export the file in it. Now, if you open that directory, you will see we have a FBX file inside it, and a file like this. After that, go to Blender. Here, click General. Now, in main page, we have things like these, which we don't need them right now. So select them all, and press Delete key on your keyboard to delete them. Then let's import the FBX file inside Blender. For that, go to Files here. Find Import. As you can see, we have lots of file format that you can import. To import the FBX file that we exported from REDkit, we have to use this one, FBX. Now on this window in the right side, we have lots of options to disable and enable. But don't touch them, you don't need to, because of this process we did. It was to fix these, so we can import and export the FBX file from REDkit correctly. Now here, go to the directory you export the mesh file from REDkit and find it. Then select it and import FBX. Okay, this is the mesh file. Now we can edit. To edit this, you need to know how Blender works. Here, you can change the viewport. I am on this one. And here, change the object mode to edit mode or any other mode. Right now, select the object. Next thing you need to know are these. To put it simple, these are the files, assets we are going to edit. When you import something to Blender, they move here. Click on this arrow to see what they have inside. Okay, we have pose, armature, and mesh. Well, we use pose to position and rotation the bones. If you select it and here go to pose mode, you can move them. If mesh moves with them, it means they are attached, and that's perfect. We are not going to edit them, just make sure your mesh has a skeleton, bones, and armature. They automatically add with the mesh file. that we exported from REDkit and imported in Blender. Let's move to mesh. We have materials, modifiers, and vertex groups. These are the things a mesh file should have. I'm not going to move there right now. Let's first focus on editing the mesh. We select it by clicking on mesh. Here you can see the mesh is highlighted. That means you select it. Now go here and select edit mode. It should look like this after that. The dots are vertices and the lines are edges. You can select them and edit them. That way you edit the mesh. Use these options here. This one is to move them. If you select the vertices, one or few together, you can move them using this. And by turning on this option here, you can move them by moving others with it, in this way. It's useful in some cases. Then use this to rotate. And this one to scale. For example, let's try to delete or remove part of the mesh. For that, you can select the vertices one by one or all together. The parts you want to delete, I mean. Then press delete key on your keyboard. And here, select the vertices to delete the vertices. There you go, you delete them. Press Ctrl plus Z to undo your move and Shift plus Ctrl plus Z to redo your move. There is a better way to select all of the vertices, front side, back side, together, then delete them. For that, change the viewport on this one. Now, the all sides can be selected together by just one move, then delete. So, if you export this and install it, the mesh we delete going to look empty, right? Because we delete them. So what should we do if we wanted to make it look like this, not like this? Well, we're going to need to export another mesh file, which is a body file, a naked body. In Asset Browser, we have one, in the same folder as the first mesh we export. It's a series naked body. We export it like before, right-click on the mesh file and export. And import it inside Blender, on top of the first mesh. For that, run the same project you were working on, and from Files, in Import, select FPS again, then find the mesh file, and import. It should perfectly scale the first mesh because it has the same armature. As you can see, in this side, we have new assets that belongs to our new mesh. It has few layers, but we only need one, which is mostly this one. For that, move to this viewport, and hide the other mesh files, then unhide them one by one, and see which one is the one you're looking for, which one it's not necessary. Then delete the unnecessary ones, just like that. So, as you can see, the empty parts of our mesh is now not empty. But we have some issue here. The second mesh file, which is body, is above the armor. This is going to look very bad if we not fix it. In order to fix that, we're going to use edit mode again. First in object mode, select the object, the mesh. Then go to edit mode and edit it as you see fit. I say let's delete the parts are above the armor because we don't need to have a body mesh behind the armor which no one going to see. Select them and delete them. Or move the scale them. Just make sure everything is in place. But before that, why not we delete some other part of the armor mesh so we show more skin? I mean, we have a full naked body mesh, so let's use it. Let's make series pant shorter. We select the object and go to edit mode, then this viewport, and delete the vertices we selected. Make sure don't delete the wrong ones. Let's also delete some other part of our top. Okay, I am done. Finally, we are ready to export. In order to export, first go to Object Mode and set the viewport on this one. Let it be on this viewport. And also check if everything is fine. Then come here in File, select Export, and the same FBX option. Select the directory to export the FBX file. On this side, don't change any option if you don't know what they are. In default, it should be fine, not necessary to change anything. Finally export. Now go to REDkit and open Asset Browser. Then navigate to the folder which we extract the series armor, the first mesh, because we are going to replace this mesh with that one. This is it. Right click on the mesh or background. Then down here, select import and the mesh. Then in this window, look for the mesh file we exported from Blender. Find it, then select it and click open. Now in this window, set these to false. And in mod name, write the same name as our original mesh file. The file we are going to replace this one with that one. Then click OK all. When it's importing, REDkit going to ask you two questions. Say yes to both. After that, this window will open, which is not necessary right now, so we click cancel. If you click OK all, it will add some texture files belongs to mesh. But we don't need any for now. Okay, the mod is ready to publish. As you can see, mesh file is changed. You can open it and review the file. It also should change in entity file. Now to publish it in REDkit, select Publish, then Save and Publish. Here, give your mod a name, version, description. Then click Next and start cooking. After a few seconds or minutes, the cooking will finish. Then you can use this option to install the mod directly to your game. Or click Next and use this option to make a zip file and publish your mod to any website, any mod website you want. Now let's run the game and check the mod. Find the Siri and make sure she's wearing her default outfit, because that was the one we edited.
See, you've taken a liking to this place.
And yes, as you can see, we did it. Well done.
Here forever.
Oh, and what do you get for all that work? A crook in your back once you're on in years. Ah.
You can also add other characters' mesh files on top of this one and edit. But let's say you want to add an FBX file which is not exported from REDkit. It's a mesh file you downloaded from internet and you want to add that to game. For example, I have a FBX file like this which I downloaded from this website. You can find free materials here. It's an FBX file. I am going to add this to Siri's same body we just edited. Just a short. First, let's get rid of Siri's default pant that we edited and made it short. Delete it. Then export this FBX file, just like before, from same place with same options. First, delete the parts we don't need. I am only going to replace the short, so I delete the rest. Okay, this time because it has no armature, or armature same as first mesh, we have to scale it manually. Click on the mesh and use edit mode to adjust the short where you want it to be or in what size. After that, we have to attach it to this armature so it moves when Siri moves. In order to do that, first select the mesh, then hold Ctrl and select armature. Now press Ctrl plus P, and in this window select armature deform with automatic weights. Done. Let's check if it moves when Siri's armature moves. For that, select pose and go to pose mode. Try it like this. If the short moves as well, then it's fine. Now we are ready to export. Use the same way, same options. After that, we go to Asset Browser and import it inside our considered folder. Because I am going to replace it with Siri's main out of it, I have to import it here. Right-click on background or mesh file and select import. Here, in file name, give the same name as the mesh file you want to replace this file on it. For me, it's this. After that, set these to false and OK all. Again, cancel this, just like before. Now, if you open the mesh file, you can see the short is there, but with no textures on it. Well, it's because the textures of this mesh file are not here. To get them, I'm going to use a simple method. In this folder, right-click on background and open a new directory like this. Then go to Blender and this time only select the short and only export that. In export option, turn this option on so it's only export the file you selected. After it's exported, go to Asset Browser and in new directory, import that new FBX file using the same way. But this time here, don't cancel this. First select these to normals. Then OK all. Let it export. And if it crashes, don't worry, just run the same project and you will see everything is here. After it's done, you can see it exported the textures that belongs to our mesh file. But it only happens when your mesh file has a texture. If not, you have to make one for it. For that, go look for Blender guide videos. Now go back here and open the mesh file. So this is mesh editor. On this side you can view the model. And use right click to turn and WASD to move. Now on this side, come to materials. Check this option first. Now, these are the materials we have. As you can see, this one is for short. After selecting it, give it a material shader, using this option. See which one suits your material better. I use this. Now, check this option. After that, go to Asset Browser where you import the textures and select the one which looks like goddamn texture. Just click on it. Then move here again, and in down here, click on this option. Then click on grain arrow. This way that texture you just select will add on this material. Do it for this too, and see what happens. There are few others, try them out, see how it looks for you. If you want to undo the move, just uncheck this option, then check it again. Right now, for me, it looks like this, after I did that step, and I'm satisfied. So, we save the mesh. Then let's publish the mod. As you can see, it works fine. Yeah, that was all. Thanks for watching, and good luck.
Welcome back, child.